Yo, yo, it's Phil Black, Creative Drive. Been thinking about all day. It's not a groundbreaking idea, but man, it's been explored before. Movies like Idiocracy. I'm really starting to think that thinking is over. I just wonder how many more generations will actually think. Like, just be confronted with something that is not obvious or automated, and take a second to critically think and try to overcome a problem. Today I had two examples, and one, on the car I drive, to get in you gotta push the button, right? And the button's lit up. It's like a white button on the car door, right? So I kind of have fun with it. It's like I treat it like a game. Like, people walk up, and if you've never seen it, the first time I seen it, I had to sit there for a second. Okay, how I get in? Okay, boom, the button, right? There's a little handle on the front door. You try to pull it, don't open, but then the button's on top. So it's like, okay, if you really look and, critically think, eliminate the possibilities, then it's like, okay, it has to be this button. So today, this kid is a high school kid, taking him to high school. I know he's a young kid. He's probably about 16, 17. He's outside the door. He's just standing there. And I ain't gonna front. I kind of looked at him once, and then I just ignored it. Didn't even look back at him. I'm like, man, he got to figure this out. I'm trying to give him some time. I'm trying to be patient. I'm like, let me give him the satisfaction of confronting a problem and overcoming it, and feeling like, damn, I encountered something completely foreign to me today. I figured that shit out. That didn't work. Next thing you know, he's knocking on the window. Excuse me, sir. How'd I get in? And the thing is, I'm kind of like, I'm not looking directly at him, but I can see him in the side view mirror. And he's not even fucking trying. He's just looking. He's not even looking like all over or trying to figure this shit out. He's just fucking looking, and he's just standing there. And I'm like, what the fuck? So he gets in, I'm like, I roll the back window down. I'm like, push the button. So he's like, push the button, he gets out. Then when we get there, it's kind of the same thing. He's looking helpless, trying to figure out how to get out. You know what I mean? Because there's a door. There's only two options. You have a lever in the door handle, and then you have the window control. So it's like, it has to be one or the other naturally, right? There are mechanisms, right? So it's like, okay, one of the two has to work. And I'm not saying you're just gonna automatically assume and figure it out, but it's like, through a process of elimination, you're gonna be like, okay, let me try this. And I noticed that the older the people are, the more they will try, even though the technology is more of a foreign thing to them, but thinking's not, right? So, second example, I'm in the gym, washing my hands. The guy next to me finished washing his hands. He tries to get towels out the towel dispenser, and I'm not really paying attention But he walks over to the towel dispenser that's closer to the sink I'm using. So I just assumed that the other towel dispenser was out of paper towels. But it wasn't. So I seen what he did when he came to the paper towel machine closer to me. He put his hand under there, waiting for the paper towels. And this guy was like, had to be in his 40s, you know what I mean? Put his hand under the joint. No paper towels come out. He does it again. He does this. No fucking paper towels come out. And now I'm knowing, because I come to the fucking gym every day. And I was like, damn, bro, you got to, if there's none that's ready to be pulled off, you just twist, you know, the joints with the thing on the side, you twist, then it comes. Then as you pull the dispense, it auto, right? So I'm kind of just watching them. And I was just like, damn, he didn't even try to figure it out. After that shit wasn't automated and the fucking paper towels ain't come out, he just assumed it was empty. Even though there was a fucking sign on it that said, there was a sign that pointed to the side of the shit and showed like the fucking twisting mechanism. So I'm like, man, that shit was crazy. So I was like, damn, to be successful in the future, you could go either way. If you're a thinker, in the coming generations, either you'll have it made and be at the top of the food chain, or you'll be the food. It's not gonna be a middle ground for the fucking thinkers and the problem solvers. Either they gonna run shit or be motherfucking goddamn silenced. But yeah, that just bugged me out. Create a drive, feel black. Peace.